Hello. This is just a very quick side-by-side live, just because I don't think anyone's done these beers side-by-side. I'm not sure if anyone knew one of them was being released. It was very quiet. It didn't really happen much. And it is, well, I've seen many reviews of, on the right side of the camera, the Cloudwater versus Other Half, V14. Which is volume 14 of the series that Cloudwater have done for many years. They've been on hiatus for a long time, since 13 to 14. This one's with Other Half. And I suspected, with them restarting it, that Cloudwater would import the Other Half version, which I knew was out, which is this. However, I was incorrect, and it was in fact imported by Cloudwater's Neighbours track. So I got this with some other beers, part of the neighbourhood festival series of beers that they did with Finback. Got a lovely glass with them as well. And I thought today that we would do a quick side by side of the two beers. I've got two. Where's the camera? Two Tiku glasses. One's a Poly branded one. I've only got two Tikus. One's unbranded. With Polly's being a UK brewery, I will put the Cloudwater one in that one. And with this being unbranded, it will be the Other Half. So these essentially supposed to be the same beers. You can get them on camera. These are supposed to be the same beers. The obvious differences are that this is the Cloudwater one is in a 440, the Other Half one is in a 473. Is it? That's the US planes. Yeah, 16 fluid ounces, 1 US pint. Yeah, it's 473 mils. However, there is all the differences. The fact that this one is 8%, and this one is 9%, even though on Untappd it says 8.5. This is actually 9% beer, so there's like a 1% difference. I think the hops are the same. I'm going to say it's probably the malt, maybe a malt note difference. I'm not 100% sure. I did have all the details. They were actually on my phone. Unfortunately, I filmed it on my phone. So Cloudwater doesn't talk about the hops on the can, which is really annoying. Let me just double check. I believe that they did say, and I believe it's to do with Motorwaker Cryo. I'll go through comments. I've just opened the beers and I'll go through them. So I'm not ignoring anyone. Beer. I just wanted to do a quick side by side. I'll go through some comments and then we'll switch to another stream. I'm hoping that maybe Harry from Blue Nose Beer Reviews will join me in this very sweltering weather that we've got at the moment. I've just done a 45-minute walk back from Neptune tap room, and I am baking because I've gone from the tap room is that's got air conditioning. Obviously, I don't have air conditioning at home. I've just got French doors which have opened. So I've had a few ales, which helps when you're doing a review. Find something. So the Cloudwater, yes, Motorwaker T90 and Motorwaker Cryo. Sorry, Nectron, apologies, in T90, Motorwaker in both T90 and Cryo. So that's what's in the Cloudwater one. In the Other Half one, it is Motorwaker Cryo Nectron. So the difference pot maybe is the one's a pellet, one's not T90. They might not say that. But let's get the beers into the glass and we'll see how we go. I say in the poly glasses going, the Cloudwater. Don't try to see Cloudwater. I don't think they do one. No, they do an Electra. Pizza's gone like, oh, what a lovely bowl. Half foam, half Ooh, bit of a spillage. That came out weird. Whoa, the aroma difference is completely different. So yeah, you get that winey, very white winey aroma that you get from a lot of New Zealand hops. And this is on the Cloudwater. A lot more head, even though I poured it same vigorous way, there's a lot more head on the Cloudwater. And on the other half, very, not just white winey, but almost a bit of a weedy, dank smell. Completely, not completely different. This is very sweet, white wine kind of smell. Bit of earthiness. This is dank, that earthiness, but ooh, the amount of dankness within the Cloudwater and the head is completely different. Yeah, so I think they're going to be similar beers, but I think there is going to be some key differences. So let's give them a go. I'll just top that up a little bit. Cheers. Cloudwater is very apricotty. There is dankness there. It wasn't on the aroma. That earthiness is there. I don't know if that comes from the Motorwaker. Very earthy. Almost savoury. But then that sweetness, like an apricot sweetness at the back, storms right through everything else. And then this is the other half. Cheers. The earthiness is there, very similar to that. However, rootness, it's basically one is more intense than the other. I think that is the case. The other half version is a lot more intense than the Cloudwater. Both lovely, but that dank weediness is there in the aroma. It comes at the back when you get the earthiness. You get that sort of weedy dankness at the back. It does taste stronger. You can tell it's only 1% ABV, but it's very apparent. Back to the Cloudwater. Yeah, it's a more muted version. So one's more intense. The other half is more intense than the Cloudwater. That's very muted. Color is almost the same. It's only the head retention that's different. But yeah, both are brilliant beers. If you love your New Zealand hops, this is for you. If you can get your hands on the other half, one, I got this from Track. As I said, I think it's still on there. It's a single can. It wasn't on as a single can when I originally bought it. I bought it as part of a multi-pack that they were selling for their festival. It is now on, I think it's about £12, which is quite high for an 9% beer. And so that's more than I normally pay. I usually go ABV versus price. So if it's above £9 for a 9% ABV, I'd consider it. It's on the line, but £12 for me. It was cheaper in the multi-pack when you consider the cost of the other ones. It came out to about, I think, like £10.50, £11, which is still more than I would usually pay, but just to have these two compared, it's great. I paid £9 for this, which again is overpriced, but it is ironically after I bought this from Water into Beer, who are based in Brockley, just outside North London. I found it cheaper in the north, annoyingly, which I usually would buy from Beer Ambleside, also beergb.com. I think that's on for £8.30. So considering this is an 8% beer, very close to what, yeah, I probably would have bought it at that price again. And they are really nice beers. As I say, complete showcase of New Zealand hops. So if you've ended up on this strange part of the internet, thank you. Don't subscribe to my channel. It's not really worth it. You can catch the odd video. Don't need to subscribe. Please subscribe to other people like Blue Nose Beer Reviews and Raggy's. It used to be Wine Spears and Spirit. I think it's just Raggy's Beers Reviews and Kent Beer Reviews, Jago Beers, Peter at the Smokers Collective. I can't remember his name. It's too long now. Peter, you just need to change your name back to the Drinker. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later. Bye. Oh, also, Bullman's Beer Reviews. Good channel. I can ever end this. Can I end this? No. I'm just going to remove myself. No, maybe. Who knows? Just going to keep pressing buttons. Thanks for everyone. Cheers for Miscellaneous. Josh at Last Beer and Craig at Beer Reviews. Cheers.